hand.
Hey, what's up, YouTube? This is Common Free for Life with a Chaos Dragon Sorn deck profile. Yes, it's the new format, and yes, Chaos Dragons are still working pretty good. This guy just beat some guy playing Dark Worlds. He was playing for cash, and he pretty handedly beat him. Was it? Did you beat 2-0 him?
Yeah, it was 2-0.
Yeah,
he was
2-0'd
like talking mad smack too.
Yeah,
so,
this guy's like, yeah, I'll show him. I'll show him. He wasn't even gonna play for money. He's gonna be cool.
I was gonna give him the money back, but then he was all like talking like smack and whatever. So like, I'm gonna let him beat this fool's ass. I'm like, dude, all right, fine, whatever. So
that's
anyways,
what's up.
I'll show you guys the
monsters.
deck. So 3 light pulsar, it's still pretty accept like the norm. So 3 dark flares. You max this out because the red eyes is limited, and you need your targets for the light pulsar to go off of. And it also disrupts a lot of decks due to the banishing from the graveyard. So like against a Dark World deck, you could banish their Grapha and whatnot. 2 Eclipse Wyvern because there's still things to search out with it, and it's just a plus, and it really brings all your plays together, especially with the Dark Flare. The 1 red eyes because it's still good.
And it's at once.
Yeah. So this is where the deck becomes more interesting. Well, so 3 Lilas because macro popper.
Ultimate rare.
The light sworn. Yeah, I foiled the deck out. 2 Raikou, and I'm playing more Lightsworn cards, so I'm playing 2 Lumina, because Lumina also sets up your Chaos plays by dumping your Eclipse Wyvern or your Darks that you need to summon a Chaos monster. And it also speeds the deck up.
Super rare.
Yeah, Super Luminas. I played Lightsworn for like a long time.
Super.
Yeah, the Super Garoth, because it goes with the Lumina, and it's part of the Lightsworn count. 1 Jane, for the same reason. And I tech, this card's called Great Gauntlet Lightsworn Dragon. The reason
it's
why...
300 for each of the grave.
Yeah, 300 for each Lightsworn in your
and
grave,
and
it pierces. What's good about it is that you can dump it with Dark Flare Dragon. So it's that extra Lightsworn Dragon you could use for JD, or you can get it off Red Eyes. And it gets in there pretty well. So like if you need that 4th Lightsworn for JD, you can just go ahead and dump it. For other cards, just Tour Guides, Sangan, Night Assailant, pretty standard. With Night Assailant, when you're dumping a light and a dark for light pulsar, you can dump the Night Assailant and grab a Raikou from your graveyard to your hand because it doesn't miss the timing.
So good.
Which is pretty neat. Double Veiler, because it's pretty standard.
We use wrenches.
Double Trooper, no engine, pretty standard.
And everyone shows up.
Yeah, and everyone shows up that I know.
1 Ghost Honest.
1 Ghost Honest, because Honest is the best card in the game. Gores, standard, and the win conditions are the Dark Armed, when you search it out with the Eclipse Wyvern. The 1 JD, because you search it out with the Eclipse Wyvern, and you really don't need more than 1, because it's a dead draw, but you search it out when you see you're milling Lightsworn cards. BLS and Sword because
Chaos.
It's Chaos. So that's the monsters. It's 33, it's fat, but you mill it off. And the spells, I play 7 spells. I play 3 Solar Recharge,
Ultimate rare.
yeah, Charge, and Staple Monster Reborn Dark. And that's the main deck.
Yeah.
I don't play Allure because I feel like I kind of want all the darks in my hand when I dump for the light pulsar, and I really didn't want to banish it, so I took it out. And this is my side. It's not perfect, but it gets the job done. 3 Decree for pretty obvious reasons, like they set out the
Chainburn, Heroes.
Chainburn Heroes, Final Countdown, any trap heavy deck like Rabbit or
Machina,
whatever.
Gravekeepers.
Trags,
Ulti.
they're just not that good against windups right now, but for this kind of deck,
Rabbit.
that Trag is a very good drop when you're early game. So I like this, especially combined with the Card Trooper. Max C's against windups. This is my tech to Light Ray Dallas against Dark Worlds.
And what does it do?
Okay, you summon it by having 4 lights in your graveyard. They don't have to be different names, just 4 lights.
4 more.
And his effect, 4 more, yeah. His effect is once per turn, you can target a field spell card on either player's side of the field and 2 other cards and destroy them. So this card absolutely slaughters Dark World. Really, really. And against those random Gravekeeper decks that give this deck a lot of trouble. And it's a 26 beat stick too, so I like it. I side Light and Darkness against Final Countdown because you get searched off Eclipse Wyvern and it automatically wins against Final Countdown because people run those stupid decks. The 3rd Veiler, 1 Electric Virus against like Lagia, Dolka, if someone's playing the mirror match. The 2 other spaces, 2 spaces, just
Ghost Rare.
Like against Dark Worlds, Gravekeepers, if I need the extra back row hate. And the last card's a Soul Taker, just because I couldn't think of anything else to throw in.
And Randy wants Thunderspark Dragon.
The extra deck's pretty standard. I mean, Leviair, Giga Brilliant for that Dark Light, first turn play with the Tour Guide. Leviathans, and mains, pretty standard. For 4s, I just play the Queen Dragon Division. Do I gotta explain it, or?
You can if you want to.
Okay, for those who don't know, you detach a material and you target a level 5 or higher dragon monster from your grave, summon it to the field. It can't attack this turn, its effects are negated. So what you can do is you can make the Dijin and get like a light pulsar from your graveyard and just let it be the awesome floater that it is.
Light pulsar.
Tiras, Adreus for the double Dark Flare Exceed plays. I mean, they come in handy. Strike Bouncer to make with double Light Pulsar or
it's
Chaos.
good and it
It's
stops
just because it's
scores.
good. Attune, because you can make it off 2 Light Pulsars. You can detach it, get the red eyes out of your deck, and get that Light Pulsar back. So Attune's good. And you overlay the Gaia Dragon on top of the Attune. Or on top of the Exhibeetle that just won the game.
Just won the game
Just won the
against
game.
Dark
This card
Lord.
is pretty awesome.
Beat Maestro.
Yeah, this card beats Maestro, it rapes Zen mains all day, and it just pushes for game. I play a few Synchros, I play the Gaia Knight just in case, the Black Rose just in case. The Ancient Sacred Wyvern off Light Pulsar Veiler for an OTK, and a Scrap Dragon just because gorgeous Veiler. That's the deck.
So what is your name, good sir?
I'm Connor Morgan.
Were you in the tournament?
No, I wasn't able to because the lines were dumb and we couldn't get in.
People cutting every day.
That too.
Every fucking
Yeah,
day.
for those who don't know, the LA Regionals, they got so many people today, and like...
Anaheim Regional.
Yeah, and half the people couldn't even enter today.
There were
which is-
600 people here, and they capped it at 600, and
There was, like,
there
well
was
over
at
1,000.
least 1,000 people here. This
Yeah.
should have been a YCS in Anaheim.
Yeah, it
California.
should have been. So
So that's the deck,
that's
guys.
the deck. It works perfectly fine. Like all the cards that got limited, I just replaced it with like the JD and the Lightsworn engine and Max Dark Flares, and it works beautifully. So
All right,
check
thanks.
it out. And
See you
peace
later,
out.
YouTube. Common Freak for life, keeping it real.